thought I'd do a video on the cheapest EVs that are available. So here we go. We're better to go than Autotrader. So electric cars, click on electric cars. Search any. What we need to do a couple of filters. For instance, we don't want brand new. Mileage doesn't matter. Search. So it's 23,250 used electric vehicles on Autotrader at the moment. We need to get rid of Autotrader's relevance search because that's stupid. Doesn't show you anything you want at all. It shows you what they want, not what you want. And even these other searches that they list still don't really show you what you want. They show you what they want. So we don't want Autotrader's relevance. So what we need to do is go into the filter here and then put price low to high. 23,250. Oh look, the first car, this is priced low to high in the search. You've seen what I've put in. I want an electric car, not bothered about the mileage, but I want a cheap one because I want the search from low to high. The first one they give is an ad, and it's a Polestar 3. That is 58,990. Am I likely to buy that, do you think? No, I'm not. Oh, right, here we go. Private seller, first one. Renault Zoe, £550. It's only done 51,000 miles. That sounds really cheap, and it was first advertised on the 2nd of the 9th, 2025. He's already knocked it down £100 or 15% in 2 days. But let's have a look what it is. Battery on lease, 51,000 miles, 2014 64 Edge. That'd be a bargain for somebody, wouldn't it? Just wants to run backwards and forwards to work or to the shops. And it's kind of low mileage. It says here, range 130 miles, 5 doors, or description, spares or repairs. Trips charges when charging attempted. Fault is related to the electrics and not the battery. Turns on but does not charge, so will need to be towed. Damage on the left hand side of the car as seen in the photos has been sat for a while, so there may be other problems. Battery is a lease, so will need to be transferred prior to completion of purchase. Now, spares or repairs. What would you possibly do with that vehicle? You have to take on a new contract. Well, how much is it? I can't remember. I'm sure it's about £50 a month for low usage. BF 64 GZM. MOT's expired as well, so it has been sat for ages. And unless you're towing it to an MOT station, which it will fail an MOT because it won't start, then you can't tow it, can you? MOT expired the 25th of April 2023. So they've been paying the battery lease for 2.5 years or 250%. MOT history. It's been sat around for 2.5 years. And do you know what? In order to stop paying for the battery, you've got to return it to Renault. And in order to return it to Renault, you have to take the battery out or pay somebody to take the battery out to send. So, you know, first example, not a very good one, is it? Back to results. Next one, spares or repair, 2014 63. And that's on a battery lease too. You'd be in the same position with that. 40 miles. Let's approach it a different way. We're looking for a runaround, so spares or repair. The next cheapest one, Nissan Leaf, Visia, £1,690. Yes, that is £1,690. Private seller, 81,700 miles. Great for daily driving and cheap to run. So you can get a Nissan Leaf Visia for £1,690 as a runaround. Next one, what make next? Those are all Nissan Leafs. Then we've got a Mitsubishi Maev. That one's 2050. Mint car. Don't mind the look of it. Not a single issue at all. The car runs amazingly smooth, HPI clear, very cheap on insurance. For a new or experienced driver, drive away today. So that's looking good. Let's just have a look at Mitsubishi. MOT history. Looks like it's had blooming heck. Don't forget, brake disc lasts 100,000 mile. 12,000 miles. Front tyres wear to edges. Front brake disc worn, pitted or scored, not seriously weakened. Both rear tyres perish. Tyres worn close to the legal limit at 20,000 miles. Front brake disc worn, usual thing. And then it's not horrendous, but anybody who buys that, ball joints damaged or deteriorated. Front steering wheel and brake pads, not horrendously bad. So we've done Nissan Leafs. Oh, the next one, look. The next one on my search. The first one was an Audi e-tron. So 4 ads. I'm searching for the cheapest vehicle I can find. An Autotrader are putting a £62,000 car, a one from £160 a month, a 52 grand one, and a brand new Dacia. Peugeot Ion, that looks a bit like the other one we've just seen. This is nationwide delivery available, so I'm assuming it's a dealer too. Great price, £2,195. Oh dear. 57,000 miles, long MOT. Car starts and drives. Part exchange to clear. Sold as spares or repairs. Nationwide delivery. We've already had a Renault Zoe, haven't we? So Nissan Leafs. These are all old Nissan Leafs. Another Audi A6, a Citroen Berlingo there. 17,000, an MG4, another ad for an Audi S6, Nissan Leaf, Peugeot Ion. What's going to be a Citroen C0? That's a Cat N, only done 34,000 miles. Look at this search. What a shit show. Ah, a Riva G Wiz. Now remember I did one a few weeks ago where a Riva G Wiz was charging outside somebody's house and burnt all the front of it. Car in India just burst into, it don't happen in the UK, Baz. We don't have electric fires in the UK. You won't want to know about this one then. 9th of the 5th, 2025. The shocking images show a fireball tearing through vehicles outside the £550,000 house in Chandlersford, Hampshire, in the early hours of this morning. Crews from 3 different fire stations attended the scene. Kudos to the fire crews from Eastleigh, Redbridge and St Mary's, who were alerted shortly before 5 AM and prevented the spread of fire to other homes. Look at this bloke's home though. There we go. Take the gable end off from the front. 2 cars there, the van nearly caught fire. That one is probably the one that's charging, I think. But they actually both look quite similar to each other. Those vehicles, I'm not sure whether they're the same. Doesn't say what it is. There you go, look at that. That's the front of the house. Let's just have a look where the front door was. Oh yeah, the front door's incinerated, so you couldn't have got out there. Look the same, don't they? So there you go. So EVs don't set on fire, do they? Much. Possibly not the best vehicle to buy, but again, it's a quirky thing. 29,000 miles. Exceptionally good condition G-Wiz for sale. I have loved owning it, and it has great sentimental value to my children and grandchildren. I'm genuinely sad to sell it. I'm sure he is, to be honest. The most difficult unknown with buying a second-hand G-Wiz is the condition of the batteries, which cost around £2,000 to replace. In mine, new batteries have had under 75 total cycles, and the expected battery lifetime is approximately 500 to 1,000 cycles. Another common and expensive £1,000 problem is the onboard charger, which tends to fail after many years. This car has recently had a brand new Zappy charger bought and fitted. There are brand new front tyres and a decent radio too. So little G-Wiz there. Tesla there, 15,000. Oh, more stuff, lease deal. Autotrader's search is a joke. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.